Let's break a world record. With 21 years of age, Lexi Alford from California is currently the youngest person to ever been to every single country on the earth. But not for long. Since February 2024, I'm traveling the world and recording my adventure. If you want to be part of this trip and not miss out on any of the experiences, don't forget to follow me on my socials because the journey starts now. Okay, I finally arrived in Belgrade, Serbia. We're at the main square of Belgrade, the place of the Republic. So this is like the town hall. By now the city isn't fully awake yet. It's nearly 9 AM. We're on our way through the main attraction of Belgrade, the castle at the end of the park here. LeBron James. I was just trying to visit the castle and somehow ended up at an amateur speedball tournament. The atmosphere for a game of 10-year-olds was wild, so I guess Jokic wasn't joking around when he said,
I play in Serbia, brother.
So on the other side of the river is the new town of Belgrade, but we're gonna stay here in the old one because this is just apartment. But now we're gonna take a ride to the country which coastline was nearly completely stolen by Croatia, going to Bosnia.
Oh, come on, man, I can't have shit in this house!
This was a hell of a ride to Sarajevo inside this shady minivan where the driver refused to put my luggage in the trunk because I didn't have any dinar in cash and even had to pay to get to the platform in the first place. But hey, we're finally in Bosnia's capital city and right now hiking up the hill because the city is laid inside the valley. Because I want to get in some pictures of the beautiful old town before those heavy grey clouds are shadowing every part of the town.
It's like a reward.
Okay, let's get down quickly so I can show those cute little streets where I was having dinner today. I was wondering why it's so quiet around my Airbnb. Maybe it's because it's next to a fucking graveyard.
Sit at the chessboard and play with yourself.
As you probably have seen in the footage from the overview I showed you before, Sarajevo is a huge city, although they only have 500,000 citizens. That is because it's not a big city, but more like 4 communities. For example, this morning I got woken up by some music of Arabic prayers. That is because, similar to Tirana in Albania, Muslims and Christians live here peacefully together. And there is even a mark in the streets which declares where the two cultures bordered. So on one side is a church and on the other is a mosque. It is 6 AM now, time to leave Sarajevo. We are going to Montenegro.
Hey, I want to get to Podgorica. Thank you.
Remember how I was talking about the serious sports gambling addictions of the Greeks? Athens is a joke in comparison to Bosnia. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and behind this, 7. From here, I can look at 7 different sports betting bars. That is crazy.
Anita Max win.
Okay, but why is no one talking about the beauty of Bosnia and Montenegro? I mean, Croatia and Albania slowly get the recognition they deserve. But still, if you want to have the feeling of the Alps, but are not too keen on spending thousands of francs in Switzerland, Balkans might be the destination of your dreams. But seriously, this might have been the best bus ride I've ever had. Driving along those tiny and damaged roads, through the mountains, passing an international border control in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nothing but rocks and trees, and the view just kept on getting better and better. And if you were wondering why I didn't show you some footage of Albania or Croatia, I made separate videos of those countries. As impressive as the surrounding nature might be, I have to say the city of Podgorica is a total disappointment. Tomorrow morning we will drive to Pristina, capital city of Kosovo, and hopefully this one will live up to its expectations. Quick Podgorica hostel review. Got a towel as a blanket. The bathroom was flooded and dirty. Hey, we are in Pristina, Kosovo right now, which is actually the second youngest country after South Sudan. Of course it was part of Yugoslavia and Serbia before, but it was never completely independent until 2008. I'm actually 4 years older than the country I'm in right now. And even today, half of the United Nations doesn't even recognize Kosovo as an own state. By the way, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit rough. I somehow managed to get sick abroad again. Funny thing I noticed in the streets of Pristina is that sometimes the sidewalk or the pedestrian path to cross a road at a roundabout just suddenly ends or doesn't even exist in the first place. Such a mess in the traffic. You'll see a lot of Albanian flags as well in Kosovo. It is because those countries are really tightly connected culturally. 93% of the people in Kosovo are speaking Albanian. Now we are in front of the Balkans oral office.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Last stop of our Balkans tour, North Macedonia. We're in Skopje. Now this is a spot in Skopje I was very excited for. It's the statue of Alexander the Great, who was actually not only Greek but also half Macedonian. That's why they built this hugest statue of him here. Over the bridge there is the statue of Philip II, his father. We're at the old bazaar, but nobody's here. Why is it so empty? Another person besides Cleopatra and Alexander the Great a lot of people don't know about was Macedonian, was actually Mother Teresa. She had Indian citizenship but was actually born in Skopje when it was part of the Ottoman Empire. That's why they built a memorial house just for her right next to an Orthodox church where she was baptized actually. Alright, have a nice day. Bye bye.